So what actually happens when you add an egg into your ramen? In my experience, it changes more than people think. First, it actually does change the inherent flavor of the broth. The best way I can describe it is that there's this subtle saltiness or brininess that the egg brings once it's mixed in. And then there's the texture part. When I add my egg, I personally like a more set texture with real curds, so think like egg drop soup but even more firm where both the yolk and the white are completely cooked. And speaking of yolk, I always pop the yolk. I think an unbroken yolk in ramen, well especially in a ramen with broth, is more of an aesthetic, but flavor-wise, actually mixing the yolk into the broth tastes much better. The last thing people don't think about is volume. Once you add egg, you need more broth. If you keep the same amount of broth, suddenly there's too much stuff compared to liquid. That's why I like doing this with some spicy ramens like Shin Ramen Red, since I can add more water without the flavor getting washed out.